So here's a thought. After we were in prison, we pretty much were left with the one item, well, besides the listening device itself. We were left with a lottery ticket, and our character's already remarked on the fact that it's useless to her now, because she's a criminal that's being pursued, so she can't use it. But Denby has green lung.
Denby?
Yeah?
You're absolutely sure the guards didn't see you back at the factory?
Yeah, positive. Why?
Here, take this.
You have a lottery ticket? Why would you give this away?
It's a long story, but let's just say it's no use to me anymore.
Hang on, does this mean...
Just take the ticket and get out of here, Denby. You've got enough to worry about as it is.
Thanks, Amy. I wish I had something to repay you with, but all I have are these strings I found back here.
It's fine, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you might as well take them. It's not like I'm really gonna do anything with them.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Denby. Good luck.
Yep, that's a trope I'm getting pretty used to for adventure games. Well, I wish I could reward you. All I really have is this garbage, and the garbage is the exact thing you need. We have string now.
A set of 8 ordinary-looking strings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? Exactly 8? That's kind of funny. Alright then. We'll start with IE. I. E. SN. S. N. HM. H. M. VU. V. U. AP. A. P. OC. O. C. Do not steal. LB. L. B. WR. W. R. Milton.
Milton? Of course. That was the name of the technician in Sector 82. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got.
How does that clue get built? That specific thing has a series of... That's weird. So the weird note was highlighted perfectly to give you the code to put strings together to spell the word Milton? Why would that clue be laid out for me in that way? I understand why it's there functionally for the player to find out where to go in a puzzle game. I just don't understand how that gets laid out that way in the world. Alright, it teleported me right out to the open world again. Looks like we're going back to the reactor engine from the beginning.
Minister Tiberius, I have news.
Go on, then.
The attack on the rebel base was mostly successful. We suffered a few casualties, but we managed to eliminate the majority of the traitors.
Mostly successful?
Their leader managed to escape with a few others. She's no pushover, that one.
Yes, this much was made clear from the start. I suppose this can be considered a small victory. Although the inconvenience of finding Danton again will be great, at least we've managed to quell their growth. Very good. If that is all, you are dismissed.
Ah, there is one more thing.
Yes?
I've just checked with Rockwall, and the prisoner, Wellard, somehow managed to escape.
I see. Call her number.
But Minister Tiberius, will that work? Surely she's not foolish enough to...
Whether she is or is not is none of your concern. Just do as I say and call her number. And a word of advice. Question my methods again, and I'll have you hanged from my balcony. Is that clear?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. It won't happen again.
Good. Now get out of my sight. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You know I dislike having to be unpleasant, but sometimes I'm left with no choice. Hush now. Don't worry your sweet little head. You will always be safe, so long as I am here.
Attention citizens, it is now time for this week's vaccine lottery drawing. We are pleased to announce that the winning ticket number is 3211420. Vaccination may be claimed at Willowdale Plaza, next to the Ministry of Medicine. Congratulations to the winner.
I don't believe it. Well, at least Denby will get his vaccine.
Oh no. It's a trap for now. Denby's gonna be in trouble because of me. Well, I just made things worse. I seem to specialize in making things worse. And any ambiguity about that guy is pretty much gone. Even if he's convinced himself that he's doing the right thing, he's randomly threatening guards to kill them. So not much positive thoughts about him anymore. Even if he's not even, can't even call him misguided anymore.
Well, well. If it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know how you found us, but you've got a lot of nerve coming back.
You have a right to be angry, but I'm not your enemy.
You betrayed us. Tell me, why would an ally do that?
Can't you understand what's happening? We've all been played. Tiberius set me up.
Isn't that a convenient excuse? I'd love to believe it, but unfortunately that's not an option right now. Tiberius destroyed our base and killed several of our people. You're the only person who could have tipped him off. You are nothing more than a liability. I let you go before, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. You're not leaving here alive.
You know, threatening people is an odd way of thanking them for their help.
Help? Just exactly what have you done to help us?
Did you forget already how I risked my life sneaking into Harrison's mansion in the Ministry of Medicine? I was doing exactly what you asked me to do when I got arrested and thrown in prison. Now I'm a fugitive, all because I was trying to help you.
They put you in Rockwall? Nobody ever gets out of there. How did you escape?
It's a long story. Look, I came here to see if you were still alive. I found your message at the old hideout because I was trying to warn you that Tiberius had located it. He tricked me. I was bugged the whole time. He heard everything. And I had no idea.
I see. I'm sorry. We've been through so much in such a short amount of time. It's hard to know what to believe. So what did you find out in the Ministry of Medicine?
The aristocracy is hoarding vaccine. Crates of it. Enough to treat the whole population.
I knew it. Those bastards. Once the public hears about this... Forgive me, Amy. If I'd known you were in Rockwall...
It's fine. I got out on my own. Next time, if you could stop to ask me questions before trying to kill me, I'd appreciate it. So what now?
We need time to think about our next move. This news is a lot to take in. You're free to stay here with us if you need to. I wouldn't go wandering around out there if the aristocracy knows you've escaped from Rockwall.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We done? Nope, we're done talking.
She looks like she means business.
She probably should.
Tough-looking guy. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side.
Alright, so where exactly do we go from here? Pretty much our only instruction right now is lay low.
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
there was so much vaccine. How long do you think they've been hoarding it?
I don't know, but any amount of time is too long. But at least now we have the information we need to bring about some real changes.
Why don't you explain their actual plan? Where they claim to be using it to try to make our society look weak so that we avoid being attacked. Not necessarily that we agree with her or anything, but it just seems weird that she stopped short of actually explaining the motives or anything.
You mentioned having lost a lot of people. How many?
About 6. They fought well, but there were just too many guards. We had no choice but to escape. This attack has left us severely weakened. It's going to be a while before we're able to even think about striking out against Tiberius. Thankfully, Clem managed to warn us before they stormed the hideout. If it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Clem was a good man.
That he was. He'll be sorely missed.
Of all the places to hide, why here?
It seemed like the last place the aristocracy would look. As long as we keep the reactor running, they'll have no reason to bother sending anyone snooping around. Besides, I wanted to come back here to make sure Milton didn't become raven food. He deserves a proper burial.
So, considering I almost died finding all this out, is there anything we can actually do?
For now, I'm not sure. This is a fairly important bit of information we have. One option would be to somehow hack into the government PA system and spread the word that way. It would definitely be a welcome change from all those annoying propaganda messages and rigged lottery announcements. The only issue we face is getting some sort of proof to back up our claims. I think that will have to be our next course of action.
Hang on, did you say the lottery was rigged? Absolutely it's rigged. I mean, I guess she doesn't know that yet, but yeah, I kind of figured from the get-go the lottery was probably rigged, and that was pretty confirmed by when they straight up called my character's number the moment that she breaks out of prison.
Wait a minute. The lottery is rigged? Are you positive?
Yes. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the vaccine hoarding isn't the first secret the government has been keeping. The aristocracy knows exactly who is assigned to each ticket and can keep tabs on them if the need arises.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? You knew I had a ticket.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't think you were in danger until we were attacked.
Oh no. Denby.
What?
I gave my ticket to my friend Denby. They called my number just before I came down here.
Crafty bastards. They probably figured you'd give your ticket away. If someone else shows up to claim the vaccine, they'll take him in for interrogation to find out where he got it from.
I have to stop him before he gets to Willowdale Plaza.
You plan to enter that nest of vipers?
I do. I don't suppose you'd care to help.
We've taken a heavy hit. I'm sorry, but I just can't spare anyone right now.
I figured as much. It's fine. I can handle this on my own.
Godspeed, Amy. I hope you manage to get to him before the aristocracy does. I wouldn't wish a government interrogation on anyone.
Alright, now our character's caught up with what we know. We need to get the hell out of here right now. We have a certain priority all of a sudden. And one of our friends is about to go down, and we're running out of those.
She's really jumped in, hasn't she?
Yes, we could use more people like her. I just hope she knows what she's doing.
Damn it, I'm too late. Maybe I can still get to him before they do anything too drastic.
Oh yeah, just send in that Raven.
An ad for Particle Cola. I never got to try it. I'm pretty sure those things used to carry people around the city. I vaguely remember riding in one with Dad when I was a kid.
A tram. Is that going to be relevant? I just think of all the action movies where a train cuts off access to somebody. Like maybe we could use it to hide him somehow.
This is the right place, but definitely the wrong time. I bet that fountain looked really nice when it was working. That's where the vaccine lottery winner usually comes to claim their prize.
I think that's less than positive at this point. So our three tools are a syringe. When is that going to come into play? A crossbow and a rope. It's a used syringe too, because it's drained already, so that's pretty gross in its own way.
Reminds me of the one in the Ministry of Medicine's lobby. This branch extends pretty far out. It almost reaches that balcony on the second floor.
Makes you wonder if we can climb up that way.
Dead. The bark has mostly all fallen off, too. The bottom floor of this building seems to be pretty wrecked. I can't tell what it says, but it looks like it was fancy at some point.
It's pretty much their impression of society at this point, right?
If I go in through the main entrance, the guards will definitely catch me before I reach Denby.
Alright then, our rope.
I might be able to climb up the tree with this rope, but the branch is too high for me to be able to throw it over.
Can I weigh the rope down?
I'm not sure how.
I was thinking maybe we can turn into like a crazy grappling hook where we put a syringe and on the end just stab into the wall. It's pretty unlikely. Ooh, rope crossbow?
Right. This should work.
Really? That's gonna work? Okay. That's pretty neat.
I really hope this holds.
Whoa, what is happening here?
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
I should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
You had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them fairly.
I didn't steal it!
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I found it!
You found it.
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Ah!
Perhaps you'd care to tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
I can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how?
Well, this is pretty damn messed up.
I don't know how long he'll be able to take the pain. I need to do something.
I am telling you the truth.
How could they
I
do
got it in
something
the
like
rebel
this?
headquarters after you guys raided it. Can you let me go now?
Maybe this will get them to stop.
Jesus.
Ah, it seems I was correct to expect Miss Wellard to show herself.
Amy? Why did you come? Get out of here now!
I'm afraid our young man has served his purpose. As you will.
Denby!
Holy shit.
I was left no choice, Miss Wellard. Do not make his mistake.
Don't talk to me, you monster!
I understand your anger, but drastic measures are sometimes necessary to preserve order. Now, please, don't try anything foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
Going somewhere?
Yes, and you're in my way.
You really are a feisty one.
I think it's syringe time. Jesus. Oh, we actually died?
Oh God. Not now. Not after all this.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain.
Our protagonist has turned out to be way more capable of violence than I was initially
You
expecting.
been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own. Her breathing's been getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did. What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know, I'm right here.
Amy!
Stone the ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell?
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
We're having ourselves a really bad day. Damn. So Denby's gone, and it's kind of our fault. In fact, technically it's the bad guy's fault. It's important not to blame yourself too much there. But we've kind of had an indirect hand in most of the deaths in this game so far, which is pretty messed up. But obviously, it's mostly because there's terrible, shitty people doing everything.
Exactly how did I end up here?
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really, no.
What's the last thing you do remember?
I was at Willowdale Plaza, trying to rescue Denby.
Denby? What happened to him?
He was being tortured by Tiberius, and I couldn't save him. I watched them torture him. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. I can still hear him screaming.
I'm so sorry, Amy.
But that wasn't the last thing I remember. There was more. There was a guard, a big guy. He cornered me outside and we started fighting. He stabbed me with his bayonet. That's how I was injured in the first place.
But when I found you, someone had treated your wound and bandaged you up. Are you sure there isn't anything else you've forgotten?
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also know what I saw. It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
You sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious? If what you saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up and brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What matters is that you're alive and safe here with us.
I'm not staying here, Gus. There's too many questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You just spent the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Amy, please.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Here, take this bolt. I know it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
Thanks.
Wow, 3 weeks. We got our time scale even though I didn't originally ask for it in the first question. I just want to remark really quick on how fantastic this entire world is that they've made for this adventure game. It's a really well-realized little place. I should probably play more of the Wadget games, adventure games, because I never have. I wanted to play Gemini Rue like 2 or 3 years ago, back when that was new, and I just never got to it. And then there's Resonance, I think, is another one, and something Topiaphobia. There's a mechanical sounding one that I forget the name of. It's hard to remember names of games sometimes when they just make up words for them. I assume it's a made up word.
I don't think this old thing gets used much anymore. I wonder if he ever takes off that apron. Pop always looks a bit more at ease when he's indoors. Apparently that's been my home for the past 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure that used to be Gus's old toy chest. The front door.
I wonder if we have anything to check. Oh.
Pop's old hunting rifle. It's just decorative these days.
Anything to look at in the other room?
Nothing in there except a bed, and I'm not sleepy right now.
Yeah, they don't want me going in there because they probably never animated a room in there.
That's right. Take a load off.
So I'm being hunted by the aristocracy?
They've eased off a bit, but they were really cracking down a couple of weeks ago. I've had to avoid the market district for a while, just because I was sick of being harassed every day.
I think they got tired and mostly gave up after a while. They still have wanted posters up, but nobody's blabbed. You've got yourself some pretty loyal friends.
Thank you. I'm sorry to have caused you trouble. Are your sheep doing any better with the blue burglar?
As a matter of fact, they are. A week after I planted it, it was sprouting up everywhere, and the sheep love it. Too early to tell just yet, but I think we might just be okay for next season.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I should know about the Reaper cult?
Just that you should stay away from them if you can help it. I don't want to see you dancing around chanting mumbo-jumbo.
Come on, Pop. Amy's got a good head on her shoulders. You know she's not capable of being taken in by people like that.
I've seen some people I thought were pretty level-headed get swept up in their nonsense. I don't know what they're drinking, but be careful, Amy.
I'll be fine. Both of you, relax.
That's easy for you to say.
I really should be going.
Come back anytime you want to rest. We'll be here.
Please be careful out there, Amy.
Alright, time to head out. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'll see you guys later.
Take care of yourself out there, Amy.
We desperately need some kind of disguise. At least don't walk around the same red hood that is so recognizable as being ours that we've even been called by it before. Yeah, that salt flask is going to come up again at some point. Should I visit the reactor to follow up on what's happened since I was last here? Kinda want to check to see if they're still here. Obviously, she wants to go to the church. I just want to know if the resistance is still here or not.
Hello? Danton! Bruce, are you still in here?
Amy? You're alive? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough. Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District has spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberius, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
Good reminder, we'll probably need a place to hide sooner or later. We are fleeing from the entire government. And if there's anyone I'm going to want to endanger by hiding there, it's going to be this organization rather than the farmhouse. Which are people that don't seem to be particularly capable of defending themselves. And don't really have much to do with the situation. Well, I guess Gus is part of the resistance to some extent. Alright, I'm pretty ready to die now, lady. All I've got left is my crossbow.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Sure, why not?
If you're not willing to take this seriously, then I can't help you.
Really? I mean, I already met the Reaper, supposedly.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Are you... No, of course not. I've got too much left to do before I go.
Then maybe you should get on with it. Time is precious after all.
Hi there. I'll just...
Okay, we don't have a lot to follow up on then. Where do I want to go next? Maybe the Salt Flats. It's available here for some reason. What's the deal with this train?
It's locked. How odd. It's locked. I can't just go around shooting everything I see.
Yes, you can. You can and you will. Nope. I can kind of wander around for a bit, but I don't think there's much over here.
I don't think I need any more salt.
We don't have any right now. You never know. Right? Nope, nothing else over here. The only remaining thing really would be the Market District, I think. Oh, we're missing some people around here. Immediately, we don't. Our friend isn't seated here anymore.
That doesn't even look like me. Ripping down a wanted poster isn't going to magically make me innocent again.
No, but it's cathartic. It looks exactly like her, doesn't it? All right, cultist, can you help me get in?
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Do you know where the Reaper is?
Believe me, if I did, I'd be gone already.
I think I need to worship the Reaper.
Well, this is certainly a different attitude from the last time we spoke. If I may ask, what caused you to change your mind?
I saw him, the Reaper.
Oh, I hardly think that can be true. Only one person has seen the Reaper and lived, and that is our founder. Surely you have an actual reason for wanting to join the acolytes?
Please, so much has happened. If you could just give me some information.
I can give you any information you need, but if you want to join the acolytes, you'll need to be a little more serious about it.
I'm ready to join. I promise.
Are you? What troubles you?
All this time, I've just been trying to survive, but compared to everything else that's been going on, it seems kind of pointless now. I mean, my green lung vaccine will be wearing off soon. 2 of my friends are dead because of me, and the government wants my head. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to keep living like this. I'm lost. I need help, and I don't know where to go.
It's all right. You came to the right place. Go talk to Claire in front of the cathedral. Tell her you are ready. Good luck on your journey to death, young lady. May the Reaper take you swiftly and peacefully.
Oh.
Thanks.
So we had to talk to him in order to get accepted as being ready. And now it looks like if I go back to her, we'll get different dialogue?
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Mariska, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
She knows what's up. I feel like she could get in trouble for wearing that hood, though. I wouldn't want to have anyone really wearing a red hood around here after what happened. I shouldn't be wearing a red hood. Let's try to be a little less iconic about my stealth.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with? Are you alright? You seem troubled.
I don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens. I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I die.
So you're dying then?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
I think so. Yes. I just want to see my loved ones again.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader, Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
We are now playing as a fully defeated protagonist who has very little to fight for. Almost half the people she knows are dead. She is dying of a disease. Her family's dead. Her society is falling apart, and the last chance of hope that things could have gotten better seems to be pretty flattened at this point too.